It's story time. It's story time. Come on, gather around because it's story time. Welcome to the story time. With me, we're gonna read books. We're gonna have some laughs. We're gonna smile today. We're gonna have a lot of laughs because it's story time with Nina. Story time with Nina. Story time with Nina. Story time with me.
Oh my gosh, let me be the first to say it. Happy LGBTQIA plus Pride Month. I am so excited to be here with all of you today as we kick off Pride Month, celebrating what it means to love yourself exactly for who you are. So happy Pride. Today, we kick off this celebration with a very wonderful book, a book that I'm a big fan of. And it's a book that is here to serve as a reminder that you, yes, you, wherever you may be, are loved for exactly who you are. So, I think every time we come to Storytime with Nina, and every week we have an episode, it gives us a chance to be together and to sit in a safe space sharing wonderful stories that we love so very much. Stories that teach us things about who we are, the things that we love, and the people that we love. We celebrate many things here, from a variety of diverse and incredible holidays. We celebrate diverse and incredible peoples and cultures, and we celebrate you, each of you individually. Today, as I said at the top of the episode, we're kicking off Pride Month. And of course, we're doing it with a wonderful book. This is a book that was brought to my attention by a very good friend of mine, and I've fallen in love with it. This book is called My Shadow is Pink, and it's illustrated and written by Scott Stewart. This is a book that's going to uplift you to be your daring and incredible self, and it's going to hopefully inspire you to have the courage to be true to who you are. So, as I always say, get your snacky, get your sippy, and get ready to go on an adventure as we crack open My Shadow is Pink, written and illustrated by Scott Stewart. Now, as the title page says, this is for Colin. You are loved exactly as you are. My Shadow is Pink by Scott Stewart. My dad has a shadow that's blue as can be. There's nothing but blue in my whole family tree. Look at all that blue in that house. And you can see the family tree. Look at all the blue shadows and all those photos and those pictures. Look at those big blue shadows. Incredible. But mine is quite different. It's not what you think. For mine is not blue. My shadow is pink. My shadow loves ponies and books and pink toys, princesses, fairies, and things, quote unquote, not for boys. But there's one thing it likes most, I have found. It loves wearing dresses and dancing around. You can see, look at the pink shadow wearing dresses and dancing. He's not sure about it. It spins. Look at his shadow spin. And it sparkles. Look at that shadow sparkle. And it twirls through the air. Then it stops as my dad walks in with a stare. Oh no, the shadow is embarrassed. And Dad looks like he's got a stern message. It will turn blue one of these days. Don't worry, he says. It is just a phase. Dad's shadow is blue. It is big. It is strong. But when I stand with it, I just feel so wrong. That's a tough thing to feel, like you don't belong and you don't fit in. I wish mine was blue, like all of the others. I wish mine was blue, like my dad's and my brother's. I'd be part of the group of that, there's no doubt. but I cannot fit in when my shadow stands out. And look at their shadow, just pink as can be amongst a sea of blue. It's hard, isn't it? It's hard when you stand out. Now things are all changing, and that's not so cool. I'm ready to start my first day of school. And you can see they're stressed out, sitting on the books at the table, really, really stressed, and the pink shadows and the tutu ready to dance. Looking at that to-do list, here we are. You'll need pencils and books, and lunch you must bring. Dress up with your shadow in its favorite thing. Oh no. My heart skips a beat as I put on a dress, and I look at my dad, who's anxious and stressed. He takes me to class, and I turn to say bye. His face is all worried. There's fear in his eyes. So I step in the doorway, and I puff out my chest. One thing is clear. I'm not like the rest. I try to say hi, but my voice is too quiet. You can see with their pink shadow. The kids turn around and the room, it goes silent. Look at all those kids pointing, and their shadows are laughing, and they're in shock. They don't know what to do with our friend and their pink shadow. I run out the door and I push past my dad. I run to my house feeling angry and sad. If my shadow was blue, I'd be there making friends. I'd be laughing and playing and drawing with pens. I rip off my dress and I throw it down to the floor. I won't wear it again, not ever, no more. Just then at my door came a soft little knock. It's my dad walking in. And I look up in shock. Oh my gosh. Both he and his shadow in dresses they stood, with shimmering seams and pink sparkling hoods. Look at Dad in that incredible pink tutu, and his shadow, his blue shadow is doing it too. This is awesome. Look at that. Incredible. It's so great to have a supportive dad. He speaks in a voice that's quite soft, but is stern. Pick up that dress. You must listen and learn. Your shadow is pink. I see now it's true. It's not just a shadow. It's your innermost you. He showed me the photos of parents and brothers and sisters and aunts and uncles and others. We've all had a shadow that's hidden from eyes. Sometimes our shadow, it lives in disguise. I wonder what that means. Now, his shadow, if you look at this painting, his shadow loves painting and fashion and art. That's the top picture there. I wonder, in her picture right next to her, her shadow loves engines and powerful cars. Wow. So you're saying your shadow can be or do anything? His shadow loves dance when it turns and it twirls. Look at that. He's also a bodybuilder. You mean you can be all of these things? Her shadow, she hides it. Her shadow likes girls. His shadow loves theater and acting in plays. But he doesn't look like an actor, does he? He's got an act. He looks very serious. But he can. Your shadow can do anything, just like you can do anything. And her shadow loves science and planets and space. And do you notice how all these shadows, with all these different things and all those different definitions, they're pink and they're blue? Isn't that amazing? So the color of your shadow doesn't matter, because that doesn't define what you love, who you love, or how you love. It only enhances it. because your shadow is you, and pink it will be. So stand up with your shadow and yell, "This is me!" Do it with me, friends at home. Say it with me. This is me! Stand up and scream it. This is me! And some, they will love you, and some, they will not. But those that do love you, they'll love you a lot. So put on that dress and get back to school. If someone won't like you, then you know what? They are the fool. Friends, listen, they're the fool, not you. You know why? Because your shadow is you, whether it's pink or blue. And you stand up and you yell, "What? This is me!" And if they don't love you, then they are the fool. It's like we always say, because you're worthy of love. My heart nearly burst, and my shadow, it soared. I picked up the dress and I wore it once more. We ran out the door, this time holding hands. My dad and our shadows together. We stand. And look at that illustration of them walking with their dad and their shadows embracing. That is powerful stuff, friends. That is so cool. I stride in my class and I puff out my chest. I may be different, but different is best. And look, strides in that class, showing the world that he is awesome and has a pink shadow, and nobody can change that. I join a small group, though in I don't blend. They look up and smile and say, "Will you be our friend?" See, do you know what that says to me? When you're yourself, you attract your friends, your people. Not everybody's meant to be your people, but when you find your people, you know. You know. And you know what you have to say? This is me! It's a song too. This is me! But it's true. It's like we always say here at Storytime with Nina. Go big. Live your life loudly and proudly, especially in this Pride Month where we're celebrating maybe uncles and aunts and maybe dads or moms or brothers and sisters who might be in the LGBTQIA plus family. And as we celebrate them, what we do is when we celebrate them, we say, we see them. I see you and I value you and I value your difference. Your difference is important and it teaches me things too. That's why we celebrate diversity and that's why we celebrate inclusion, because it makes us all better when we're sitting at the table together, sharing in these wonderful stories, and these incredible threads and fabrics of our lives that enrich all of us. So whatever color your shadow might be, know that your shadow is yours, and true it must be. Thank you for an incredible kickoff to Storytime with Nina today, as we celebrate Pride Month all month long. Remember, as we always say, and you'll get to sing it as soon as we leave, but go big, be kind, and most importantly, be you. Let your shadow be bright and beautiful, and make sure you stand in your skin and say, "This is me." My Shadow is Pink by Scott Stewart, available at fine retailers and libraries near you. Parents and guardians, caregivers, go beyond the story and help continue to tell the history and the importance of celebrating LGBTQIA plus Pride Month. We'll be doing it all month long right here at Storytime with Nina. We can't wait to see you. Happy Pride.
You are wonderful, you're one of a kind, like a lucky star. You light up my life, so keep on smiling, keep on shining. Go big, be kind, be you. Now sing this to someone you love, someone you think is very special. You are wonderful, you're one of a kind, like a lucky star. You light up my life, so keep on smiling, keep on shining. Go big, be kind, be you. Anytime you're feeling sad and blue, remember you're special, 'cause there's only one you. You are wonderful, you're one of a kind, like a lucky star. You light up my life, so keep on smiling, keep on shining. Go big, be kind, be you. Thank you for singing with me, and always remember just how special you really are. Go big, be kind, be you. Go big, be kind, be you. La 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 la. 'Cause drag is magic. Drag is for you, and drag is for me. Drag is for everyone. Drag is cool. Drag is fun.